The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, my name is Courtney Colley, and I am the CWD Communications Specialist for the Pennsylvania Game Commission. Today I'm going to go over some great resources to gain information about chronic wasting disease. We will cover how to find head collection containers, how to get your deer tested outside of a disease management area, and what is going on with CWD in other states. First, however, I would like to go over the Pennsylvania Game Commission's CWD page. You can find the Game Commission's chronic wasting disease page in a couple of ways. Of course, you can simply search Pennsylvania Game Commission CWD on Google, and it should be the first website that pops up. And it would be this one right here. You can also go to our website, www.pgc.pa.gov, and once you're there, so let's go to there. And once you're there, you can scroll down a little bit, and on the left, underneath quick links, you'll see a link for chronic wasting disease, or you can go to the bottom of the page, and under popular hunting pages is another link. If you click either of these links, it'll take you to our chronic wasting disease page. As it loads here. Okay, so once you're on this page, it has a lot of great resources. First, you can actually find a copy of our executive order, the most recent one that's pertaining to chronic wasting disease. So you can do that by clicking this link here, or also clicking the link here. This executive order describes disease management areas as well as lists the CWD positive states. You can also find a link to Title 58, which provides the regulations that are currently in place pertaining to CWD in the state of Pennsylvania. So if you click that and then go to the bottom, or you can just click that link right there, and it will provide you with all of the regulations related to CWD. Next, I want to show you here we have a public event schedule. In order to better educate the public about chronic wasting disease, the Game Commission has been doing a variety of informative events around the state, and here you can find a list of our upcoming events. In addition, there is also a link to watch a 30-minute webinar on chronic wasting disease, and you can watch this at any time. Next, I want to go over how to use our interactive map. So if we click this map right here, this is a great resource for Pennsylvania hunters who plan on hunting within a disease management area. Once you click the map, it will load a basic overview of how to use this map, and once you're okay with this, then you can click OK to continue. On the right is a legend to help you use this map. The pink represents disease management areas, the brown represents the DMAP areas, and the circles represent locations of cooperating processors, cooperating taxidermists, head collection containers, and high-risk parts dumpsters. So to better show how this can be used as a resource, I'm just going to give a little example. So let's say that I am living currently in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, but I want to hunt in State Game Lands 169, and I need to know whether I am hunting in a disease management area. So one really nice thing that you can do about this is you can actually search the location. So I can put in Carlisle, Pennsylvania in the search bar, and it'll take me directly there. So here's Carlisle. I'm going to zoom out to see where I am in relation to Game Lands 169, which is right here. So we'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see that. Okay, so over here is Game Land 169, where I am planning on hunting. And as you can see, it is in the pink area, so that means that it is in a disease management area. Since I am in a disease management area, some things I might be interested in is getting my deer tested. So the icons that have a H on them represent our locations of our head collection containers. This is where you would just deposit your deer head, if you're interested in getting it tested for CWD. So it looks like the closest one is over here, and just by looking at the map, it doesn't really give me the exact location. So what you can do is actually click the icon, and it will give you the location and some directions to that that spot. And you can also do this for the high-risk parts disposal dumpsters, as well as the locations of cooperating processors and cooperating taxidermists. So all of that information is on there. You just got to click them. Okay, so let's go back to the page here for a second. You can also see here that we have provided a list of answers for frequently asked questions about chronic wasting disease. Simply click the question and the link will take you to the answer. So we'll just pick one here. How about what are high-risk carcass parts? And as you can see, it'll take you right to the spot where that answer is. The next resource I would like to show you is the website for the Pennsylvania Animal Diagnostic Laboratory System. So you can find this page by going to www.padls.org. The Pennsylvania Animal Diagnostic Laboratory System is a subsection of the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture that conducts chronic wasting disease testing in the state. Hunters who harvest deer outside of the disease management areas can get their deer tested for a fee through the Pennsylvania Animal Diagnostic Laboratory System. Information on chronic wasting disease testing can be found under the Disease Information tab, and then if you click on CWD. So this document will give you information on how to get your deer tested if you are hunting outside of a disease management area. In order to increase surveillance efforts, hunters harvesting deer within the disease management areas can get their deer tested for free. For more information on how to get your deer tested within a disease management area, please refer to the Game Commission's Chronic Wasting Disease page. Last, I would like to show you the web page for the Chronic Wasting Disease Alliance. This is a great resource for hunters who intend on hunting out of the state. So you can find this page by going to cwd-info.org. The CWD Alliance is a collaborative project between the Boone and Crockett Club, the Mule Deer Foundation, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, and more, with the intentions of providing scientifically accurate information to the public on chronic wasting disease. They have a really great recent news section, and it's a good way to keep up to date with the new CWD cases in North America as well as regulations in other states. So you can see those new articles right here. If you scroll down, the map at the bottom is a good resource for hunters who hunt in other states because you can easily find the chronic wasting disease regulations for each state. The states in yellow are CWD positive states, while the states in blue are states that have not found CWD within their state yet. It is important to note that if you are planning on hunting out of the state, you should confirm the chronic wasting disease regulations within that state prior to hunting there, even if it's not considered a CWD positive state. Many states that are not currently considered CWD positive have regulations in place to prevent CWD from entering their borders. So a great example of this would be South Carolina. So let's check out South Carolina's information. So let's say that I'm interested in knowing if there are any bans on the movement of animal parts. So you can see here that South Carolina does have regulations in place to prevent the importation of high-risk parts, and it's similar to what we currently have in Pennsylvania. At the top of the page, they also provide you with contact information so that if you have any questions about the information on this page. And then in addition, at the bottom, they actually have recent news related to the state that you're looking in currently. So this is recent news about CWD in South Carolina. Of course, there are other informative web resources on chronic wasting disease out there. These are not the only ones. So here are some links to some other resources on chronic wasting disease that you may want to check out. Thank you for your time. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, please refer to the Game Commission's Chronic Wasting Disease webpage or send your questions to pgccomments@pa.gov. Have a good day.